Indeed, welcome back everybody to Super Mario Galaxy. I'm going to look down at our feet here and notice that the number on the floor has changed, as well as my star and starbit count. And the reason for that is I beat the final level of the game off screen, because there are some levels in this game which you can't play until you've beaten the final level. So you essentially have to beat the final level of the game at least once before you can collect all 120 stars. And I asked Attacking Toucans about it, and he said it was optional for people in the verse to do it off screen, but I know the rest of my competition is going to do it off screen, so I better do so as well, otherwise I'm going to get majorly behind, aren't I? So, the missions which you can't play until you've beaten the final level are the Purple Comet missions. So we'll start off with our first one here, which I'm pretty sure is you're always going to play first. Go to Galaxy's Purple Coin Omelette. I get it, because omelette, because you're good at Galaxy and omelette, yeah. So, the aim of the Purple Comet missions is to collect all 100 purple coins, similar to 100 coin missions in previous Mario games. Yeah, and usually these missions will come in two variants. Usually you'll find shorter ones, where all the coins are in a straight path near enough, or they're going to be in a small area, but usually the shorter ones are timed. Or there'll be longer missions where all the coins are in a big spread out area and you've got to search around and find them. Good at Galaxy's Purple Coin mission here is obviously one of the former examples. Yeah, where all the coins are pretty much in a straight path, whichever way you go, through launch stars or on planets. And for that reason, and the fact that you have very little chance of dying here, I'd probably say this is the easiest Purple Coin mission. So yeah, just be careful not to get run over by the rocks, of course. And you make this mission even quicker if you know how to do it, because the aim is to finish on the initial planet where you started, because that's where the stars will appear. So, ideally you want to end up there as soon as you can, as I have. And the way to do that is basically go through every launch star you pass through, including ones you may see when going through first, the launch stars from planets. And you actually land very close to the star as well, but I'm just picking up some extra star bits here for the sake of it. So now we'll pick up our star. I want to say that central planet in the background kind of reminds me of like a Dr. Mario pill. Yeah, like this kind of capsule shaped. Kind of reminds me of it. And I'm just making observations again. So yeah, quick and easy first Purple Coin mission. I guess since it's the first, I guess it serves the purpose of a tutorial level, just to get used to how the purple coins work, how the Purple Coin missions work. Yeah, it does that job just well, if you ask me. So now, using my magical powers of foresight, I can predict that the next Purple Coin mission shall be in the Fountain Dome. And it should be in Space Junk Galaxy. Power of Foresight also gives me the power to hit Ghost-type Pokemon. Me and my Pokemon references. Okay, so yeah, Space Junk, here we go. This is going to be another example of one of the short ones. This is probably the shortest Purple Coin mission in the game, actually. Probably the shortest, one of the shortest missions in the game, probably the second shortest behind the Luigi mission in Good Egg. So, Purple Coin Spacewalk. Fly on in. I gotta say, I like how the purple coins are arranged in this mission, because they're all in rings of 10, and platforms will perform below them, and they're in like a 10-pin configuration, like bowling. Kinda neat. So, long jump along as usual. And like I was mentioning before, the platforms will always appear below where the coins are, and because of that, you can actually just long jump in the direction of where the coins are, and platforms will be there to save you. So, you want to go through the level fast, that's what you can do. You can just jump straight to the next group. So just go to pin 3 here, and collect our last 10. And as you can see, we're barely past 30 seconds there. Just told you this level was short, it's crazy. Even got the star before 40 seconds were up. I think it was around 40 seconds. Yeah. So, Space Junk's Purple Coin mission done. By the way, all the major galaxies in the game are going to have Purple Coin missions, and that's why up to now, if you may have noticed, all the major galaxies haven't shown Galaxy Complete, unlike the minor galaxies, so yeah, that's why, because they've all got purple coin missions. And I gotta say, I really like the purple coin missions, because it gives you an opportunity to go back to levels, or explore levels, or and do extra challenges, maybe. Just really neat. I like the purple coin missions, the majority of them at least. There are a couple I don't like, but we'll get to them when we get to them. For now, we're going to head back to Honey Hive to do the purple coin mission here. This is going to be our first example of one of the longer purple coin missions, where all the coins are in a big spread out area and we've got to find and collect them all. And I'll be sure to point out any which you may miss along the way. But this is fairly tame in terms of the longer purple coin missions. So there is this coin back here on the balcony which you may end up missing if you don't know it's there. Now there is a 1-up back there in the regular missions, if you ever went back there, so yeah, maybe that was a hint that something might be back there later. So yeah, if you have 99 at any point, then check there, it might be the one missing. So, head back here. There's a sneaky one back there, by the way. There was one right on the very edge. Careful while you're jumping there. And head to the top of this cliff by wall jumping, hill, whatever you want to call it. Call it a cliff, I guess. And click them out of starbits while we have a good view up here. And then jump down here in the right place, and oh, I didn't even need to spin to reach that purple coin. You meant to use the swing to reach that, but if you fall from the cliff in the right place, then you can just fall right down to it. Save some time. So, head over here. Unfortunately, this corridor is kind of barricaded on this end, so you can't reach it from reach the corridor from here. Have to find another way around, which we will later. Be sure to destroy the rocks along the way because they give you plenty of starbits. And I'll destroy this rock as well. Might as well. Though ideally, you don't want to destroy this rock here because it actually provides a nice shortcut for you to reach the top of this cliff here. So you can reach up here quickly and get all the coins and get all the starbits and have a jolly old time. I'm gonna say, those butterflies can actually give you starbits if you put your cursor over them. I didn't realize you could do that until recently. It's crazy detail. It's like in Super Mario Sunshine when you eat the butterflies with Yoshi and you'll pick up things like sometimes they'll give you coins or 1-ups or even blue coins in some cases. Careful with those coins, mind you, because yeah, fall off the edge, not fun. So jump up here using the trampoline and get this purple coin. There's some starbits here as well. Those starbits actually are a good indicator of the way you're supposed to come up here, which was to break a rock like this and head towards the beginning of the level and make a vine appear. You know, while we're back in Honey Hive, I guess I can talk about why I dislike bees. Because, yeah, I do dislike bees, though I don't hate them as much as I'm pretty sure other people do. I do kind of dislike them because I was stung when I was young on the back of the neck by a bee or wasp. I'm pretty sure it was a bee. Don't get me started on wasps. But yeah, it wasn't a pleasant experience. Stung on the back of the neck when I was in the forest on a walk, I believe. Yeah. And in case you haven't ever been stung, don't get stung because it's not a pleasant experience at all. Oh, and I just want to backflip. There we go, because I don't... Oh, fine, I'll talk to Gilboard. Fine, if you really want attention, because I want to avoid him because I'm talking to him, use a little bit of time, and yeah. So, yeah. Like I was saying, I hate wasps more than bees because, I mean, bees serve a purpose in the natural environment because, you know, they pollinate flowers and stuff, but wasps, they just seem to generally annoy people, and they don't pollinate as far as I know. So yeah, hate wasps. There's glowing plants there which you can actually shoot for starbits to make coins up here. That's yellow coins, mind you, not the purple coins we're looking for now. And fall down and get that coin. I suppose you just a wall jump up to it, but might as well fall down to it while we're up on top of those podiums. Or platforms, or whatever you want to call them. And then go back from up here, top of this cliff. And now we'll fall down here, fall down the back of the planet here, and ground pound to make... Ideally you want to ground pound and make the fall shorter. And back here is where the barricade is. So that's how you get back here. It's pretty much the only way you can get back here, by falling down the back of the planet. And if you fall down the right place here, you shouldn't need to touch the control stick and you'll just fall right down the slope to collect those coins. Though it doesn't matter if you do miss them, because you can go back around if you're not confident in your abilities, or you can just jump and spin back up the slope if you're confident in doing so. And that is our last purple coin. Very nice. And it appears right back at the start, much like Good Egg. Yeah, fire will go into the honey. Though ideally you don't want to because it slows you down. Renders the abilities as I've mentioned many times before. And whatever you do, by the way, don't die now, because like the other comet missions, if you die during the purple coin missions, then you'll have to start right back at the beginning of them, starting with 0 coins. So yeah, not fun. Ideally you do not want to end up falling. Run away! Avoid the rollout. And break this rock, might as well, to get a few more star bits, and we'll collect our star. I like the piranha plant back there, that's just like staring into space like, duh, when's Mario gonna appear? Well, too bad, I won't be back. Speaking of which, now that we've done Honey Hive's purple coin mission, we won't need to come back to the Terrace Dome anymore, because we've got all the stars here, and there's, I won't need to come back for starbit grinding if I ever do starbit grind at all. So, yeah, well, we're done with the Terrace Dome now, which is a shame, because I really like the Terrace Dome. After Kitchen and Bedroom Dome, it's probably my third favourite dome. Just because it really sets up the mechanics of the game well, and the tone of the game, and has some great levels as well. Good Egg and Honey Hive are great starting galaxies. But oh well, we'll move on. So, as one last purple coin mission before we go back to the engine room, because I just wanted to get some purple coin missions in the earlier galaxies out of the way. So, for our last one before we head back to the engine dome, so we can continue there, is Battle Rock's Purple Coins on the Battle Rock. Original name there, guys. So, this is going to be another shorter one of the purple coin missions, but with a slight twist to it. Because, though the coins are in a straight path, you're on an auto-scrolling platform, and if you miss any purple coins, then that's no good, because the platform doesn't go back, and when you get to the end, if you don't have all 100 purple coins, there's a robot at the end who's just like, you failed at life, you didn't get all 100 coins, go die, and so you do die. I don't know how, I don't know if he kills you, or you just die of a heart attack, or a failgasm, I don't know. It's Nintendo logic, shouldn't question it. So yeah, just be sure to collect them as you go along. Now, it's not too difficult to collect them all. There is one level similar to this later, but yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. It's definitely harder than this, and it wasn't a pleasant experience last time I played it, but we'll get to that when we get to it. That's one of the more difficult purple coins to get, that one that was just standing on top of the fence. It was just sitting on the electric fence, that is, because if you don't do the jump right, you can end up landing on the fence and it can set you up back a bit. And you may end up missing purple coins because of it. So, back over this fence. Pretty much at the end now, we just need to jump here and collect our last coin. Ta-da! And now this rock almost hit me. I shall avoid it. And here's the robot at the end. He'll kill you, I guess. I'm pretty sure he kills you if you don't collect all 100 coins, so I just jumped on him to punish him for his misdeeds. How very dare he kill all the innocent Marios and Luigis who just happen to miss coins. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling at this point. And with Battle Rock's purple coin mission done, we're also done with the Fountain Dome, so yep, no need to come back here again. I'm not as sad as the Terrace Dome, because I don't like the Fountain Dome as much, although it does have some really cool galaxies, like Battle Rock is awesome, and in a way I love Space Junk Galaxy as well. It's just a serene atmosphere to it, and very quaint, very quiet, very soothing. I like it, because I do like the Fountain Dome a lot. Anyways, now I'm going to head back to the Engine Dome so we can make more progress here. And we were in the middle of Slee Slide last time, weren't we? Oh dear. My least favourite galaxy, in case you forgot or didn't know. so... Well, we're gonna have to, so let's head back and do the third regular mission here. The Silver Stars of Sea Slode. Oh, joy. So, had enough of going around this circuit enough yet? Like you've been doing for the last 3 missions, or at least I have? Well, tough luck, you gotta do it again, this time collect Silver Stars. Seriously, this is one of the most spread out Silver Star missions in the game, and it doesn't help that the B form slows you down as well. You'll use the B form a little bit in this mission. Quite a bit, probably for half of it. So yeah. Well, it has to be done. So let's get to it. Oh, we didn't start off flying there quite right. Let's try it again. There we go. So you gotta ideally want to head this way first, because you can head backwards towards the tree, but you're gonna have to head this way to get the B form anyway, which you will need to get up the tree. So you might as well continue on this way anyway, because you can pick up a B form later. So I'm just going this path I know pretty much. Pick some star bits from the bush, why not? And now I'll head over here in this cannon and shoot our way to our second Silver Star, but be sure to save yourself with a pull star, of course, because otherwise you'll end up dying. Though you can shoot to, like, the Toad Brigade ship, or towards the pull stars if you don't feel confident enough. I'm stuck in the sand, get out of there. I want to swim. Oh, hitting rocks, jeez. Okay. Oh, I missed that star bit somehow. Okay. Now, so now we're up here, we're going to want to pick up our B form again, because I'm pretty sure you need it for the third Silver Star. I don't know if you can backflip up to the top of this tree here, where it is. Though, we're going to need our B form for the route I'm taking anyway, so might as well get it now. And collect our Silver Star on top of the tree, and then fall down here to our Sling Star, so it can warp us back to the beginning. Be careful not to take the Sling Stars in this level before you've collected the Silver Stars you need, by the way, because all of the Sling Stars in this level will take you back to the beginning, unlike what some people might think and take you to a new part of the level where you might find more Silver Stars. No, it'll take you back to the beginning and set you back if you haven't already collected some Silver Stars in the area. So, I'm sure you collected all the Silver Stars you can in the area before you proceed back using the Sling Stars. Otherwise, the Sling Stars make nice shortcuts. Go away, blue slimes. Go back to Dragon Quest where you belong. So I'll collect the star here on top of the tree, and this is the last Silver Star we're going to find in the ring, on the outside ring here. Or our last one is going to be in the central planet, which is in the middle of the ring actually, which you don't actually often go to. I'm pretty sure this is the only mission you actually go here, which is a shame, because I kind of like the design, and it's actually kind of realistic, because real planets actually have rings around them. Kind of works. So I'll lunge around here and spin and collect our star. I love that view, by the way. That's so cool. The way it free-framed there, the view. YouTube, make it the icon stat. No, probably not going to happen. I don't think it's the right time frame. Yeah, well. Pick up a few coins. More star bits. Might as well. On those flowers. The Lord Star will take us back here. And then we can use the Sling Star, as I've already mentioned, as a shortcut back to the beginning, where our star is. So, there you go. Thank goodness we got that out of the way, because, yeah, I don't know how long that took. It would estimate around 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah, one of the longer missions of the game, and like I think I mentioned, the B form actually makes that slower than it probably should be, or probably could be. Anyways, it's in the past now, so we'll just move on. And we'll go and do the Purple Comet here in Golden Leaf while it's here, because, as I previously mentioned, I'm pretty sure the comets will disappear after you go and do another mission, so might as well do it while it's here. So, let's go. Purple coins in the woods. And unfortunately, Golden Leaf doesn't completely... Golden Leaf doesn't completely rip off Honey Hive here, and the Purple Coin mission is a shorter one, unlike Honey Hive's longer one. Using the platforms from the third regular mission, with the Monty Mole water turret boss, you gotta go on a straight line and you gotta collect all the purple coins along the way. So, collect these 4 here on top of the stump. Go on here, collect the yellow star bits in the background while it's there. I'll remember. And, oh, I didn't time the triple jump right there. Would have saved me a little bit of time, I guess. Maybe a few seconds. It's worth mentioning, by the way, like the Shadow Mario race, you do not want to fall off the platforms here, because if you do, you'll have a heck of a time backtracking back up. So, just be careful as you go along. Says the one who is taking rather perilous jumps in order to get the purple coins more quickly. So, grab on top of the spring, get us some extra height, and long jump across here. Yes, that is possible, so it can be kind of tricky. And, oh, missed one. Oh, that was some pretty neat acrobatics there. Alright, and now the rest are going to be on this tower here. Just to collect one in the hole there. Backflip so collect those ones more quickly. You probably just fall down to them, but it's much easier to backflip or double jump or something. Now this B here is kind of handy because he'll tell you how many coins you should have by this point. You should have 70. And there's another one up at the top, so if you feel unconfident in how many purple coins you have, then you can have those guys tell you how many coins you should have. Yeah. Don't know why I was uncertain there. Now go onto the spring and sling ourselves up here. Now some more purple coins like the ones back in Honey Hive. They're perilously close to the edge. Once again, be careful because it'll set you way back if you fall now. And slick over here on top of the tower. Yes, we have got 90 purple coins. Thank you for notifying us, Mr. B. Put this here. I've actually done this very quickly. I don't think I've ever done it this fast before. And I probably could have long jumped from the top of that block there, but didn't work out. No, it doesn't matter because we got all our coins. We now head to the top of the platform and we'll collect our star. Kind of like how the top of this platform, by the way, is kind of like a double keyhole. There's like the 2 edges and then there's the hole in the middle. More Elio's observations, if you care at all. And now we've got 80 stars, so we're 2/3 of the way through collecting all the stars. Very nice. Now we'll save the game. And looks like we're going to head back to Sea Slide Galaxy so we can do the secret mission here. Because I didn't actually point it out, because by the cannon where we got our 2nd silver star, there was actually a hungry Luma which we're going to feed. So let's get the first cutscene here, but not the second, because we want to collect some star bits from behind the lighthouse there. Let's give us some bonus ones just in case we need them. And jumping out and get to spinning, because we don't need the bee mushroom, thank goodness, because that's just for the silver star. You don't need bee mushroom to collect star bits. Let's spin our way along here and spin in the middle of these shells, like other rings of 8 things. You get a bunch of star bits out of them. Pick up those, and then just pick up some bonus ones in the background for funsies. Okay. Got an excess of 7. Very nice. Might as well keep them. So yeah, me. I'm gonna give you all of the star bits for all of the snacking happinesses. How does it make you feel? Well, snacking happy, I guess. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! So he's gonna counteract the black hole. No, he's gonna form a satellite around it. Much like the shrinking satellite back in the Fountain Dome, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I like how it doesn't form a launch star, because they're clever, because there's a cannon nearby, so you might as well use it to get there. Over here. So, like I mentioned before, this is very reminiscent of Shrinking Satellite Galaxy, but this one is obviously different because all of the platforms have notes on them. So you just got to be careful as you go along and plan your route accordingly so you don't end up with your final note being, what, the opposite end of the planet and you can't long jump back there or something. Usually I just end up going to the end of a path, then coming back, or zigzagging, depending on the situation. Okay, and we should be near the end. This is the last one. Okay. Very nice. And the black hole, like, reverses its own time stream to become a star again. Because, of course, puts on science goggles. Extra massive... black holes are supermassive stars that collapse under their own gravity and suck in everything. I was stuttering too much there. Sorry. I'm not making myself very credible, am I? Fail. Okay. Back in the... No. Back in the engine dome. I guess since we're not doing the Purple Coin mission there, because it would take way too long, well, I guess we're gonna go and head on to the next major galaxy. And the final major galaxy of the engine dome, Toytime Galaxy. And I gotta say, this is probably my favorite major galaxy here. Not my favorite major galaxy, my favorite galaxy overall, the engine dome, because Golden Leaf is probably too similar to Honey Hive to like too much for me. And you already know my opinions on Sea Slide, but Toytime is just so unique, so colourful, so cheerful, and it's got so many references to previous Mario games as well, like, in case you can't tell by the music, Super Mario 2007, the original remix of the original Super Mario Bros. Music. And in the background you may notice an 8-bit Mario, and even like a toy version of Mecha Bowser, which is actually the focal point of this mission, so... Go ahead and to it, and triple jump, and... Ah, that gravity didn't grab us. There we go. A little bit of shortcutting. Collect the star bits here. By turning in the screw, why not? And then screw out this screw, so we can remove the hatch, and then we can long jump across, and save us a little bit of time, so we can bring this over here. We've got some arcing star bits over pencils. I guess it's like drawing. I don't know. Now here's where you're meant to pick up a new power-up using that question mark coin, the spring shroom, but actually you don't need it. As I shall prove, because you can get through a lot of this level just backflipping and or triple jumping and then wall jumping. There's another one there. So, a few star bits there in the background. Jump here, and then you can go up this slope like the one in Honey Hive. And now you don't need to go to this area; it's not required. It's an optional area, but it gives you so many star bits. I think it's worth it to just come back here and check it out and do the bonus here. This is easy with the spring shroom, obviously, but it's entirely possible with the backflip if you just wall jump off the wall. And for each brick block that remains standing when you collect the question mark coin, you'll get a star bit for each. So you get a ton of star bits in here. It's crazy awesome. So be sure to do that if you have the time. Oh, jeez, that was kind of a reckless long jump. Almost ended up dying. Oh, ended up spinning into the wall. Well, it recepted it as hitting the wall. Whatever. Okay, and as you can see, you can continue to just backflip up stuff and wall jump and spin, make your way up around the level. Try to collect all the star bits as well. Yeah, I might as well break this block. Collect a few more star bits. And now, I want to pull off a triple jump. Make sure the third jump is off that rock so you can get up to the top of this bubble. It can save you a little bit of time. And now we shall shoot over to Mecha Bowser. No, not nearly as intimidating as the one in Peanut Park. This is much less of a boss fight than it is an obstacle course. So first you want to head up the left leg and screw in this screw here. And then head into this pipe, which gives you a handy shortcut to the other leg. So we can screw in this screw here, and it'll make a sling star here, which bring us further up to the body here. And now you're meant to screw out these screws here, but I'm actually going to try and pull off a shortcut here, which I actually learned from... Whoa! Phew, that was close. Which I actually learned this shortcut from Tape, and hopefully I can do this quicker than I remember him doing it. So I'm still falling down, this is crazy. Stop it. Thank you. You want to get to the top of his hand, and then when it rises up to the top, do a long jump off here, and long jump to his neck. And then you can backflip up, and right away you're near the top of him. I love Mecha Bowser here, which is a very handy shortcut indeed. Just backflip and spin off the wall, and oh, laser almost hit me. But I'm too quick for you. You're too slow, yes. And now I can ground pound down this tower of rocks, and we ground pound through his innards, so yeah. He goes kablooey. Boom. And it'll make our star appear. Very nice, and these robots here are actually inside the head of Mecha Bowser if you look carefully enough, so... You saved them. Doesn't that make you feel good and happy inside? Of course it does. So, we made some good progress in this part. Got some of the early Purple Coins missions out of the way. And we made some more progress in the Engine Dome, so... I thank you all for watching, and join me next time when we should continue with the Engine Dome and maybe do some more Purple Coin missions.